Oh, Unlucker Dawg. Of course I can use it. Yes. Oh man. In case you didn't know, Tofu is one of my favorite streamers, so... Oh, Tofu. Yep, you got munched on. Nice. Yep.
Even the dead rise to challenge me here.
So? Tala Moana? Warrior. In case you didn't notice, I am not using my witch character, my necromancer. You might wonder why. It's one of those things where it's alright, but I can do better. I can have more fun. I can make something even more brutal. I'm gonna make a Slayer. Well, not just any Slayer, but the most quintessential Slayer of all ARPGs ever. A Cyclone. Or Whirlwind, or whatever. Why? Because I can, that's why. Don't get to argue with me. Drowned, I mean, they're walking around, aren't they? Good thing they're not called swimmers, or else we wouldn't be talking about zombies. Hey, Hillock. Bleed him. Whoop. Ow.
My spirit is spent.
Your mama's spent. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Sir? Sir. Sir, I need you to not hit me. There you go.
It's nice not to be dead yet.
And how do we begin this? Simple. With max life. What did I say in the last videos? You increase your damage, you increase life. That does both. It's awesome. Open the damn door. Fool. This is like the newest piece of art they made for this game, and yet I think it might be one of the only new pieces of art they've done for like the back screens or whatever. It looks really cool. Like it's nice. First off, I don't care. 4 identical rare. Why would you? What? Okay. We're just gonna skip through all that. Tarkly. Cleave, I guess. Don't ever talk to me.
Now, the Lionel's watch isn't much.
There's an island. Oh, skip.
Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Nothing much on that end. Can I eat, like, when's Cyclone available? 28. Okay, that's not too bad. I'll get there soon enough. Oh, before I forget, there's uniques that I can use early on. That's level 8. I'll go ahead and hold on to that. This is level now. Definitely holding on to that. Ungles. Nope. This is why I like collecting stuff, because I have like a mass of gear that I can use almost immediately, which is very useful. Don't need that. I know I had something else that I can use like soon, but I don't remember what it was. 1,000 ribbons. I need intelligence for that. And my guy's a dumbass. Eh. I don't mind taking that for now. There we go. Already a badass, and only like 30 seconds into the game. This is gonna be great.
Not the most pleasant of arenas, but it'll have to do for now.
For now. Oh, well, forgot I had Cleave. It's bad when I know a human being named Cleave. There we go. Cleave is where it's at.
Come no closer unless you wish to experience what my vials contain firsthand. I am Tane, a freedman.
Tane?
I plan to stay that way.
Where's the accent over your
Trust is not
fucking...
given freely, Exile. It
No.
must be earned. Then you have... What makes you you, or me me? Some say it is the soul, an intangible something that exists before we are born and carries on after death. But I have seen souls that walk the land here and show nothing that distinguishes them from the rats and the rogues.
Tane. I thought it was Tane. God, now I feel bad mispronouncing your name, buddy. I am sorry. Not that sorry, but sorry nonetheless. Oh boy. Is there a... There is not a way up over here. Gotta go around.
This new arena suits me.
Whack. Whack, whack. So, the whole purpose of this build that I'm working on is... It's going to be a Cyclone build. High physical damage. Can basically mulch things. I have a... Don't worry. I'm about to say, I think the bleed's gonna get you.
Falls and scoured from the pages of history. A grand treasure fractures like a dropped mirror, yet somehow goes unharmed.
Oh, I apologize. Whack you guys. And we're gonna go ahead and hit this because I think
Khan's canoe struck this
Yep.
with the force of destiny. At his beck, the greatest war host in Kardu history tamed the one. Khan's canoe struck this sand with the force of destiny. Khan's canoe struck this sand with the
please.
force of destiny.
Can I have my other scrolls, please? Please? Please, let me have my scrolls. Please, let me. Please. I need... Well, I don't need them, but I want my scrolls. Thank you. Oh, yes. This is gonna be fun. I've had a Cyclone build before. I like Cyclone builds.
These samples you've salvaged, though gruesome, hide within them countless secrets. Flesh and blood and bone and sinew, all but a veil, a mask that hides what truly drives us. I speak of the intrinsic darkness, the base desires and instincts that we all fight yet rarely defeat. This darkness hides within us, waiting for a moment of weakness.
So we're gonna get some gear going here. Oh my god. Oh, that is a new one. I have not seen that one. That is rough. Anyway, like I said, I like Cyclone Slayer simply because I honestly believe it is the objectively better version of a Cyclone build. And if you ask why, it has a lot to do with the Slayer has one particular ascendancy perk. It's called Bane of Legends. Bane of Legends is absolutely awesome. It gives you a certain amount chance to cull. Culling basically means that once you hit a certain life, or once the enemy hits a certain life threshold, the next attack automatically just kills them outright. So that's pretty solid. You really can't argue against something like that. There we go. This particular build focuses on evasion instead of armor. I've seen builds that run Lore Weave for this, which is pretty good. Belly of the Beast is pretty good. I was actually thinking running, if I could get it, it's Queen of the Forest, I think it is. Queen of the Forest gives you, I think it's a damage increase or a critical chance or strike increase based on your so many points or so high of an evasion score. So that would be pretty solid choice as well if I could get a hold of it. I don't think I will be able to. All of those armors I mentioned just now are horribly expensive. Lore Weave is like 3 or 4 exalts. Belly of the Beast is about 3 or 4. What do you call it? Queen of the Forest. I can't remember how much Queen of the Forest is. I just know it's no more, or it's no cheaper than the other ones that I've already mentioned prior. However, there is a certain helmet, Starconja. I think it's Starconja. Starconja's Helmet's really good. Rat Nest is really good. Both give like good life increases and damage increases, so yeah. I'm not gonna use Abyssius. Abyssius would just ruin me. Uh-oh. I'm trying to get these ads dead first, so I can just focus in on him. Yikes. But I still have that Essence Worm, if I remember correctly, and Essence Worm will give me like a lot more damage because the way Essence Worm works is it increases the level of any aura gem that you place in it by 2, and it decreases, like it makes all auras in Essence Worm automatically only cost like 40% of your mana reserved, instead of, you know, however much it's going to be, some higher, some lower. So that's a thing. I would argue I didn't get very far with my witch, unfortunately. I didn't really get in the maps. Didn't even finish the main storyline because I don't know. Part of it's was getting bored. Some of it is the fact that it wasn't doing enough. Essential Call, Onslaught. Onslaught wouldn't be bad. I'll just take that.
So, you managed it. Got a job for you.
Got a job for you. I'm sure you do, Tarkley. I got a job for you. Shut the fuck up. Pretty sure I still got that Essence Worm in here. I hope I'd still have that Essence Worm, or else I'm gonna have to pay a hefty fee to get another one. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, Essence Worm. Socketed gems reserve no mana, but there's a 40% increased mana reservation. So when you put Pride in there, it, you know, gives you a heavy damage increase. So, one of the things I did want to throw out there is I'm going to play pretty much whatever games I'm going to play anyway, but I wanted to throw out there the idea of other people deciding what I play. I'm not going to throw a straw poll up. I don't have a community really to warrant something like that. It's not like it's very complicated.
Couldn't ask for a better training ground than Rayclast.
But I would like people's opinions on what they would like to see played. I know when Cyberpunk comes out, I'm definitely playing that. I'm definitely playing some Cyberpunk. That's a... Get on the ground! Get on the ground! It's like killing massive chickens with horns. Okay. Okay, please. Thank you. Please die. Please clap. The greatest moment of political folly hearing a politician say the words, "Please clap." Like, begging for acceptance. Please. Greatest thing I've ever heard in my life. Politics. Gotta love politics. You know, laws are like sausages, my friends. You really don't want to know how they're made. Although, of course, whether that was actually said or not is a matter of speculation. No one knows actually if Otto von Bismarck actually said that, but it's often enough attributed to him, and it's a awesome enough saying anyway that I wouldn't mind quoting him on that, or attributing the quote to him, I should say. But it is a matter of fact that how is it said? Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. So if you give someone power over a nation, or even a fraction thereof, it doesn't take a very big leap in logic to suggest that all politicians are corrupt. And if you enter into politics, you are going to be corrupt. So to suggest that our current leaders are or aren't corrupt in some capacity, I find just funny. It's like, I'm sorry, but we already know that's a thing. Should not talk about that sort of thing on YouTube or on a stream or something. That's just asking someone to get alienated. Oh my god. There we go. Like, oh wow, that's still doing damage. Didn't know that. Not saying one way. By the way, I do like to go ahead and go in here and grab the waypoint, just so I can just straight up teleport into here, into this next area, without having to do a lot of walking once the instance resets, which it tends to. I would say tends to do, but it, I'm usually quick enough to get back in there, but I don't like to walk. My characters, like me, are lazy bastards. Yeah. 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 Really? There you go. Like, no. Bad massive chicken. Bad. Bad zombie. Stay down. Now it's time to drain the swamp. Yes, I'm taking all the political risks today, aren't we? But I've said it before, I don't particularly care one way or the other. Not that anyone else should either. If you want to argue politics with me sometime, you are more than welcome to hit me up. I'll be glad to. I probably agree with more than you think, and will disagree with you harder than you could ever imagine. The reason being is, simply put, you know, I don't compromise my ideals for pretty much any reason. I mean, I really shouldn't have to. And whether I make those ideals known publicly or not, pretty irrelevant. It doesn't really matter. I know no one cares about my opinion. People care about my opinion about as much as I care about theirs. At least in general. What was the other fun saying? You know, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. And they usually stink. Although, if you're the kind of person that eats ass, I mean, I honestly have this feeling you don't really care about opinions either. You're just gonna take the L no matter what. In this day and age, I'm starting to believe that's more and more of a thing. You adventurous bastards. You beautiful adventurous bastards. By the way, I realize how annoying the map might look like that, but it is just easier to see some things with the map up. Oh, chance of bleed went up too, huh?
Now that you've drained that,
I think Ancestor, Protector, and Blood and Sand. Blood and Sand is not bad. I'll take Ancestral Protector. I'll definitely take Steel Skin.
Necromancer.
I'll take that.
Travel inland.
Traveled inland, you've been standing right here. I'll keep the one I got. Oh, did I? Yeah, fuck it. Go in there.
Still alive, are we?
Whoops, I accidentally put that in the wrong thing. Meh, meh. Whoa, slow down, whoa. Easy there. Easy there, comrade. You'll notice I keep a lot of crap in my inventory until I'm able to use it. Usually it's like if it's 1 or 2 gems or like 1 item, I'll hold on to it. Especially on my second, third runs, so because I already have gear that I can use, so I might as well hold on to it and just switch it on the fly. At least that's the way I've seen it. Gonna go find me a granddaddy crab. Knock the shells off of them. Yeah. The location for the granddaddy crab is always generally in the south part of the map. There we go. How far south? So we got Drowned Dead, now we got Dripping Dead. Now, I'm not sure which one I'm more terrified of. Not sure I want to hear about the dead dripping. That just sounds a little... ew. So anyway, I picked up Steel Skin specifically for a cast when damage taken set up later, along with increased duration. It'll be that. That'll be my main defensive setup, except for when I'm dealing with bosses, which I'll have Vol Grace and Vol Haste as my other defensive parts. Yeah, the thing about this game is you have to have some defensive layers. If you don't have like multiple defensive layers, like your resistances just aren't enough at the end of the day. You're still going to take damage, theoretically. Like, it's pretty much impossible to not take damage, unless you're running a very, very, very tight energy shield build, where like your effective life, you know, you have a very small life pool, but you have a huge energy shield pool, and you have a bunch of mechanics going on that increases the speed in which your energy shield recharges, and also the what do you call it? The cooldown timer between taking damage and your energy shield recharging. That's a big deal. Like, those are very powerful builds if you can manage it, but it's usually, I'd say usually it's not feasible. I'm not saying those builds aren't good. As far as the defensive layer goes, those are amazing. Ooh, that's the ledge. I went too far. We'll go this way. Yeah. Really, I am not downplaying. I'm not going to downplay an energy shield build. I've just never been able to use one offhand. So I guess this is going to be one of those rare moments where it's way over here. Yep, there it is. Again, normally it's in the south, but in south of the map, but again, that's what you get for having a randomized tile set. But ARPGs are like that for the most part, unless you count like Dark Souls. Imagine Dark Souls having a randomly generated tile set. Well, now that I mention that, I mean, that's what the Bloodborne Chalice dungeons basically were, but they actually found out that they're not really random. There are effectively, I mean, you find out there's seeds, but there's only like so many tiles, or there's only so many seeds. And with that being said, there's only like, I think it's like 3,000 or a little over 1,000 different seeds that are possible. Really? But that, I mean, the concept is there still. You're never going to hear me complain about Bloodborne. You're never actually going to hear me complain about any of the Souls games in general. Like any of them. My favorite one, honestly, I'm going to be that hipster that says Demon Souls is the best Souls game. Now, notice I say Souls game and not including Bloodborne or Sekiro or any of FromSoft's other IPs into that, because technically speaking, Bloodborne is a different IP. You know, Bloodborne's a different IP. Sekiro is a different IP. Technically speaking, Demon Souls and Dark Souls are two different IPs. You really want to get down to it. Hey, big old lobster. It's a rock lobster. Rock lobster. Rock lobster. Mulch that fucking lobster thing. It is a literal rock lobster. Where are you running to, you sissy? Where? Yeah, I'm just grabbing these life nodes at the very beginning of my tree. See, it's a literal rock lobster. So cute and vicious. But which reminds me, I would love to have a Bloodborne 2. That would be so awesome. As much as I like Sekiro, Sekiro's combat's fast. It's fast and slow. It's kind of a Tenchu game when, if Tenchu were even faster than it already was, which it's a slow game. Just gonna mulch you. There we go, and there we go. Take that, take that, take that. Anything? Yeah, so far. Yep, there we go. What's that? Ancestral Protector. And now I can use that. I can move. Is this a 3-link? Oh, it is a 3-link. That. Chance to bleed. Put that in there. And Ruthless. Boom. Sweet. Not bad. Not bad at all. If you're wondering if I'm gonna go back to playing Devil May Cry, I am. I'm just been playing a lot of Path of Exile. Path of Exile is my World of Warcraft. That for most people. And I never enjoyed World of Warcraft. I liked for my MMOs, I liked RuneScape. I think RuneScape is quirky, funny, and it's so low. Like the requirements for that game, like it's a browser game originally, so you know you didn't need like big computer requirements. Hell, there's a mobile RuneScape app. I mean, come on. Like, let's be real here. So as far as I'm concerned, you know, I don't know what it was. I played RuneScape for, I think I only played RuneScape for a little over a year, and then funny enough, there was like some kid, and this was way back in high school, some kid had a really low level RuneScape account, and he didn't want to have to level his character, and I had like level, I think my character was like level 92 or 95, something like that. And so in high school, I may or may not have traded my account to him for like another video, like an actual video game and some money, which back then, I'm not sure what it is now, but a premium account with RuneScape was like $5 a month, so it's $60 for a year, right? And I basically got like $100 of value out of it. Like, okay, that was a fair trade. But this was way back in high school. Like way back. I'd say way back, going on like 15 years. So, you know, far enough back.
My fans in Oriath will barely recognize me.
I was gonna stand here. Yep. There we go, get him. But yeah, as I was saying before I so rudely interrupted myself, as far as I'm concerned, like I said, this game is my mini addiction.
Pagan mounds worship pagan gods. False idols for false promises.
Yeah, this is my, like I said, this is my World of Warcraft, in a sense. You know, I play every time a new league comes out. At this point, you know, I play it pretty regularly, for at least a month or two, and then I stop playing it and do other things. And this is, you know, in between me reading and writing and going to work and so on. If you're wondering what I write, I just write in a journal, poetry in between. Yeah, that, believe it or not, takes a fair amount of time. Most people might journal up, you know, half a page or a full page, but you know, I write, you know, 4 or 5 pages of, you know, inner commentary every like 2 or 3 days. I read about about a book a week now. I used to read about a book a day, but I can't. I just can't read like that anymore. I don't have the time. Generally. Meh. What else? So I will get back to playing the other games. I'm probably, after I put in a session of this, I'm probably going to move on to Devil May Cry for a little bit. I want to at least get through Axiom Prison before I do that, though. Axiom Prison being like, once you get through Axiom Prison, it's like you're on a, oh, there we go.
My spirit is spent.
Come get it. You big ugly goat. Yeah, I'm not gonna jump into that middle of that damn fire. Not that I have to. Not that I have to. There we go. That's all for that side. Bump, 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 bump. And that's dead. Take that, take that. What we got here? Meh. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Wait a minute. Do I have to go through... Yeah, this gets the prisoner's gate. I hate wheel skeletons. Sorry, that's PTSD from Dark Souls. Like, for real. Getting run down by damn wheel skeletons in the middle of a hallway.
I can live with that.
Die, skeleton, die. Yeah, there's a lot of skeletons in here. It's one of those moments where This place has been abandoned for centuries. Why are there still fires being lit? There's that. So it's probably down this way. Kind of see how right I was. And I was incorrect. I was very incorrect. Oh well. Well, if it's not down here, and I doubt it's over there, so
I believe in traveling light.
says the man carrying like 1,000 pounds of gear on his back. Yep, there it is. Face planting a door. Right now I don't have any movement tech. Leap Slam will be my primary movement tech once I get there. But of course I have to get there first. If you're wondering why I mentioned movement tech, in case you can't tell, this dude moves super fucking slow. And granted, movement speed, mods on your boots, and you know, all that stuff, it's useful, but sorry, but having stuff that helps you move faster in general, like Leap Slam, you'll move really quick. Same way with like Shield Charge, you'll move really fast, especially if you have like faster casting and you know, stuff like that. That's just a thing. But really? So and being able to move quickly through maps, you know, you're not wasting, you know, an hour of your time just walking around. You're getting through an area in like, you know, 45 seconds, which might take you normally 2 or 3 minutes. It's that sort of thing. There it is. This is the other reason why having the map helps. Yeah, I can see kind of where it is right there, but here I can see exactly where it is.
I recognize that pretty face. Grand Arena, Theopolis. I've a future in mind that I think would suit you, duelist.
Lady, I don't know what you mean. I don't want to know what you mean. By the way, her name's Piety. I mentioned it and I think I may have mentioned her a little bit in previous videos. Piety literally is a prostitute that learned thaumaturgy through Dominus, the High Templar that exiled your character. If you look at the character select screen, he's at the very beginning of the game. He's got a blue face, so on. Brutus, I'm going to massacre you in like seconds. Whoop.
Skill beats size every time. I believe in traveling light.
What's useful? That's pretty useless. So that means I can take that. That's definitely useless. So I'm gonna take that. And then we're gonna do this really quick just to get that. Whoops. Oh boy. There we go. That wasn't too bad.
I believe in traveling light.
And we're through to Prisoner's Gate. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!